Welcome to Hearthstone Tavern Brawl. I'm Ken, as ever, and let's see what crazy rules are on today. The Great Summoner Competition. When you cast a spell, a random minion of the same cost is summoned for you. Okay, interesting. So, we're going to want to cast lots of spells then. The mage obviously jumps out, the rogue as a possibility. Hunter's got quite a lot of spells. Maybe not the druid. Let's go with the mage, I guess, to start with, the stereotypical spell class. Choose. Okay, well, I guess we should get lots of spells for the purpose of bumping up our deck. So we've got an unstable portal. Grab some frostbolts. Should we use arcane explosion? Yes, let's do that. But let's put one in for now. Grab some mana worms because I think that's a good, if we're going to be casting lots of spells anyway. The one cost minions aren't great, so I think the value with mirror image if you get another one cost minion is quite good. So maybe we'll pop mirror image in. But let's see what else we have. Spells being cheaper is probably worthwhile to make more value of our spells. Arcane intellect becomes very good. Duplicate. We're going to get lots and lots. We'll have minions anyway, so that seems fairly decent. Frost Nova. Lots of good 3-cost minions. And there's going to be lots of minions on board anyway. This could be an interesting one. But maybe they won't play too many minions. Flame Walkers, as we're going to be casting lots of spells, I think that seems good. Kirin Tor might be useful if we take more. I think definitely these. There's going to be lots of minions on the board, so let's use Cone of Cold. Let's just go for lots and lots of spells. We'll grab a Blizzard. Dragon's Breath might be useful. I think Water Elemental is such a good card that I want to use it anyway. Now, most of the, I think we don't really want any specific minions out of here. I think that's kind of against the ethos of the whole thing. Although, maybe we'll grab Azure Drakes because I like them so much. How's our curve? It's okay, we could do with some more 5 costs, I think. What have we got around 5 cost that might be useful? Healbot, always useful. I think a lower Theb, because there's going to be lots of spells flying around. So if we can deal with that off the bat. And then maybe a Healbot. Because sometimes just having that little bit of a bump can make a lot of difference. Alright, that's a deck. Let's give that a shot. See how we go. Done. Brawl. Okay, so time for the Great Summoner Competition. I've been enjoying Tavern Brawl so far. They've been mostly fairly simple. I actually missed the first week, which sounds like the most interesting one. But, I think there's going to be a lot of mages here. So maybe we'll try a different class after this. Okay. Well, we don't desperately need to... I'm going to get rid of the explosion for now. I don't think it's as good a card. Greetings.
Hello.
Job's done.
Okay, let's see what they come up with. I imagine the decks will be similar. Oh, interesting. Playing a mech. Now, do I want to give him a spare part? Because a spare part is a spell. I definitely don't want to play the apprentice. I could play the mana one.
I wonder.
I'm interested to see. He might decide to ping it with his card, with his hero power. Ah, the coin, of course, gives you a 0 mana creature. So we've got this flying machine here. 1/4 mech with Wind Fury. Okay, so now we could Arcane Explosion. I'm going to play the apprentice and hope he doesn't have. Hope he doesn't have. Oh, he does. There we go. The mirror entity. Okay, that's fine though, because we can now deal 1 damage to everything, and we can take out this lady. Now, interestingly, we've both got a Wind Fury creature. I think ours is weaker in this matchup because of the hero power. Okay, so this Robocub doesn't get to be a buffed creature, sadly. Now, we could use the Arcane Intellect, or we could gain board control. Now, a 3-cost minion is a good chance it will have more than 2 health. Let's give it a shot. Give ourselves more options. Okay, I feel fairly good about that. He'll have to use his ping if he wants to. Yes, Unstable Portal I think is a great card for this. It's a great card anyway, so it's only even better here. Oh, the Goblin Auto Barber. Okay, so we could use the Azure Drake, but it's going to be in a bad place. I think the Cone of Cold obviously does some things for us. But let's Frostbolt one of these creatures. Interesting. Millhouse Mana Storm, that's a really interesting pickup. Especially as it doesn't have the Battle Cry effect, so his spells won't be cheaper. Although, if his spells cost 0, Millhouse might... If it makes spells cost 0, will he just summon 0 mana creatures with them? Because that does nullify some of the effect, although I don't know if it's worth allowing him to play all his spells for free. Is he going just for the face or for Millhouse? Just for the face. Got this sweet Captain's Parrot. That's really not a card you want to be pulling in this situation. Okay, now I think we could Fireball and then we can just ping off the creature here. That might be the safest way to go. It will give us a creature. Hello, the Wii Spell Stopper. That's quite handy. But I think we're going to get rid of this. Make sure we've got a clean board. Give us a bit of board control to work with. I like that. He's fireballing the face again. He's obviously very intent on... I guess he's got lots of spells, so Maybe this is actually a fairly solid strategy for him. Now we could use a flame strike here. It's a little tempting. But I think we can run the arcane intellect.
What to do?
See what it pulls for us. Polymorphs, okay. Pretty useful. Now we can pop a cone of cold down. Gets us a wailing soul. That's a good strong creature. We can deal with these. Lovely. And his things are frozen. We can get rid of the zombie chow before we start damaging him directly. Ooh, the polymorph. And that's a nice pull as well. Light spawn. Although I suppose he can't heal it, so it's not quite as useful. Now I would feel okay flame striking here, because it leaves him with a 1/1. Which we can then just deal with. So I think that's what we'll do. And we get a 7 mana minion, which there aren't too many of. And that's a pretty good one to get, Trogzor. I suppose there's that, and there's War Golem. Not too many other level 7 creatures, or 7 mana creatures. Oof. Got a bit lucky, I think, with that target. Probably going to polymorph that dude. So shall we get... I think we'll get the Azure Drake out. Unstable portal. Okay. And we'll polymorph here. Oh, that's fantastic, because it's put the can't be targeted over to the right hand side. Oh, and look at that, he's given up already. Well played. We have quite a substantial hand compared to him. Lovely, and that's our victory, and we earned a pack. So let's go see what's in it. I'm excited. It seems to be giving us regular packs, which is actually I would prefer to the GVG packs. I'm still missing quite a few regular cards, so. Oop, there's our. Ooh, 2 rares, but nothing too special. Questing Adventurer, Pint-Sized Summoner. No, nothing particularly exciting. Ah well. They come and they go. Okay, should we give it another crack? Why not? Why not? I think there's going to be a lot of mages. So I'm going to try a different deck. I'm going to try a rogue. This could be interesting. Backstab will give us probably a wisp. But it is a good card anyway. What about a shadow step, which will give us a wisp and a creature? It's an interesting thought. Get the cold blood. I will get backstab because it's a good card. Sap is interesting. Return a minion and get yourself a minion. I'll take a Blade Flurry. Gang Up could be interesting because if we find a good minion, then we can get lots of copies of it. So I'll maybe put 1 in. Defiance, always a good card to have. Shiv, I think, becomes a lot better when you get a 2 mana creature for it. We'll put ASAP in for now. Tinker's Sharpsword Oil. Yes, there's lots of good 4 mana creatures, I like that. fan of knives. Absolutely. Where else are we on spells? Assassinate, there's a good swing. Destroy a minion and get a minion. I wonder how Vanish works in terms of... Let's put both sprints in, why not? Okay, and I think that is in fact all of them, so... I'll put a Perdition's Blade in. I'll put in an Assassin's Blade for a bit of extra value. The Dark Iron Skulker. Tempting. I don't think it's a fantastic card. But we only want 3 more anyway, so should we grab another sap? Maybe a Betrayal. It's quite fun. And should we get a Shadow Step just to see how it works out in the deck? Why not? Let's see how it works out. Okay, let's crack on with this deck. I'm interested to see how it will play. Just kind of messing around. I feel that's in the spirit of Tavern Brawl. Not looking for the uber competitive deck. Just looking to have a good time. See what kind of crazy RNG you come up with. Hopefully we come up with some pretty crazy RNG.
Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
Spells obviously have a lot more value than the standard cards. Okay, we've got the Eviscerate.
Greetings.
The pleasure
Pleasure is mine. So the interesting bit is the start, where often if you've got spells that deal with things, someone needs to play something to kind of get the show on the road. I'm not going to poke him, because who knows what he'll come up with here. Yes, there's the Wisp. The old coin Wisp.
The blade be thirsty.
Thought Steel. Oh, interesting. And he's got... So you can pull a warrior card. That's good. Good to know. Okay, now I think we want to backstab here. Get the SI agent down.
Here we go.
And take this guy out. So we could Shadow Step and play this SI7 agent again. If we want to next turn. 1 mana in total and we'll gain another Wisp. Feel okay about that.
Ready.
The sap. Okay. Do we want to give that a shot? Or do we want to...
So many.
What I think I might do is return this minion to my hand. Oh, I should have attacked with it first. That's a misplay. Well, there we are. And then play it down. In fact, no, I won't. I can't do that with the mana I have, so I won't do... I was going to play the Sharp Sword Oil, but instead I'll play the Eviscerate. Boom. And we've got the Annoyotron, which protects our guys. It's an interesting setup. Misplayed that a little bit. Didn't count my numbers. Missed out on 3 damage. But there we are. Come on, Kyan. What have you got there? Lots of interesting priest spells. Ah, the Thought Steal, of course. And Betrayal. That's his 2 cards. Oh, wow. 2 pirates. Interesting. Okay. Well, we can take one of these out if we like. he's not going to have a weapon, so I don't feel too bad about battle crying this back to his hand and clogging his hand up. And we get Wind Fury. That's a shaman card. The Whirling Zap-O-Matic. And I think we'll do this. And we'll attack and make a new set of daggers. Because... yes, there we go, see? Fantastic. Having him burn cards already. Oof. That's an interesting one. Okay, so we want to be playing cards before we get rid of it. I don't think we have a choice. So we'll burn a few cards. I can't leave that on the board. I need to assassinate it. Let's burn a few of his cards. Great, that's fantastic. And one of his shadow forms too. That's ideal. Should we poke him? No, because we've got the Sharp Sword Oil. I think we need to combo that off. Sprint might be great next turn. We're a little low on hand, and it will give us a 7 creature card. So this is good, because cards like Sprint that are normally quite slow, now you get a huge creature.
In the light's name.
Doing some big old combo wombos over here. Really buffing up his Magma Rager. If only I still had a sap. I feel like that would be quite handy right now. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to play the Sprint. We can survive a turn with those guys on board. Oh, Dr. Boom. But no bonuses, sadly. Oh, if we can keep Dr. Boom for a turn, we could gang him up. Let's get rid of one of these guys. And let's get rid of this. And then, he can't immediately kill Dr. Boom. So hopefully we can gang up, because Dr. Boom would be great to have more of in our deck. Super strong card. That might just swing the balance in our favour for the late game. Really going for this Magma Rager. I would love... oh, I have a sap in fact, so... and there we go. I may not need the sap now he's done that.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
Okay, interesting. Now he's got lots of creatures on one. So I think with Fan of Knives to clear a bit out. And see what we get from it. Both on the board and in our hand. Oh. Now we could Tinker's Oil. Let's Shiv first. We can't Tinker's Oil after that, but that's fine. I'm not too scared of the Magma Rager, so... ah, the Blade Flurry. So we can combo that with Tinker's. If we like. Or we could Deadly Poison for 3 and then Blade Flurry. But it won't kill the Magma Rager. So I think we're just going to play our Defias Ringleader and leave it at that. Interesting numbers. Lots of options. Not as much time as I'd like, but that's okay. There's never enough time. When you're as indecisive as me. Ooh, what's he gonna do here? Oh, he's got a sap.
You like my invention.
Interesting, it doesn't tell you that that was taken by Mind Vision. But he now knows I have it, so... see, look, he's creating lots of 1 cost minions that have 1 health.
Quickly.
X marks the spot.
So we can Blade Flurry here and kill everything. But if we play the Emperor Cobra for 3 mana, Tinker's Sharp Sword, that gets us 4 attack on our weapon. That's 7 mana. And then 8/9 to Blade Flurry and kill everything. I think that's probably the best bet. So I'm going to do that. Play the Emperor Cobra. Sharp Sword Oil. Fantastic. And then we'll Blade Flurry. Kill all his stuff. And hit him in the face. And we get a River Crocolisk. We also got a Defender of Argus who's a little bit sad when he doesn't have his battle cry. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. We can Deadly Poison to kill that with a knife, if we like. Oh no, not the silence. I didn't... Oh, of course, Old Murkai came from the Mass Dispel.
You shall not pass.
There's just so much going on the board on this this game type. Ooh, this is interesting. You could Assassin's Blade Deadly Poison. That's 6 mana. We could get rid of Murkai. He has charge, but he's only a 2 mana normally. Oh, sorry, a 2 attack. So I think that might be quite useful to do. Don't feel like we really want any of those minions specifically. So Assassin's Blade for 5. Cold Blood. Oh, it's Deadly Poison rather.
I wonder.
Then we'll sap this guy back. Oh, interesting. That really makes things
Here we go.
rather interesting. Now, do I want to play... Well, I'll play the Ringleader. Hopefully I can trade this guy before I start casting spells again.
Where shall I strike?
Boom! The Holy Nova. Druid of the Claw would be a good one to have in the deck, I think. So let's grab him.
X marks the spot.
It's a great card. Certainly good enough that I'll take it. And then I think we're going to kill him. Do we want to Fan of Knives first, just to see what we get? I think so. We should be making use of our mana. Oh, the sprint, fantastic.
Here we go.
And let's bop him off the board. And end the turn.
Well played.
So. Oh, he's got the Mind Blast.
Well played.
Dang. A tight fight. Well, wasn't that tight. I feel like if we had a little bit more health, could have nailed that one. But didn't quite work out for us. But that's the Tavern Brawl. It's a fun time. Might do one more video of these. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.